For sale at Boyd's Brass is this Alexander 103. This is quite a very nice horn, actually. It's made out of nickel silver, which is a bit unusual, and it's just got quite a gorgeous sound. I really like how this horn plays. Very even across all the registers, not a single bad note, just very delightful instrument to play. Valves feel great. It's in really good used condition. There are some things about it to note. I think maybe the thing that may be of interest to most people is that there's a patch here and a patch here. Now both of these patches look extremely well done, and really I don't think that they are hurting how the horn plays at all. They look to me to be simply protective, actually, because there's no thin spots anywhere else, even near them. No thin spots in the horn at all. So just know that, though. There's a patch there, a patch there. Also, I think that this brace is not original. I'm not thinking it's original because of the way that other braces look. So here's the bracing, what they look like generally. That just does not look right. Right, it just looks a little different here. So simply cosmetic, but this horn is quite an amazing player. Definitely a professional level horn that somebody's going to love. Of course, the lacquer's got wear on it. Other thing to note, fingering is not original. I installed that. The horn actually didn't come with a finger ring. So I pulled that out of my parts pile. It seems to match the horn well, but it's not original. And then I personally soldered that on there. So this horn was made in West Germany. The symbol here says West Germany. So we're looking at a horn made before the Berlin Wall came down, which is kind of cool, but also still more of a modern 103. It's not a terribly old one. My guess is that it's from the 80s, but it's hard to know. It's hard to know without serial numbers on these horns. So anyways, really cool horn. The valves have great compression. It just plays like a dream. So this is definitely a solid professional level horn. Here's the back side of the horn. Again, you can see it's in fine shape here. Interesting thing about this horn, I've never seen this on a 103, but we've actually got a reverse lead pipe on this 103, which I don't know if that's a common thing or not. Maybe it's something that the nickel silver ones had, I don't know. But there you go. A reverse lead pipe on it. The valves are quick and quiet. Of course, they've been professionally lined here in my shop. This whole horn's been professionally gone over. It is been cleaned, serviced, and is ready to play. Got a good water key here. There's some scratches here and there, so like scratch there, little things, but really overall this is a fantastic horn. So if you're interested, check it out at Boyd's Brass. One of the things that I think is a really cool highlight is the brass colored, dark brass colored valve lower bearings, or valve plates maybe you call them. You can see them there. I think that's just a really cool, beautiful touch. So one other thing I just noticed is that it looks like there's some material here as well. And I'm not sure of the reasoning behind why this is there, but it took me until now to notice this. This horn comes in its original Alexander case. This is one of the traditional alligator skin, as they call it, cases. Case in good shape. It's used. It's pretty old. It's got some, some little tears and stuff, but overall, great shape for its age. You've got some little, some bangs and scuffs here and there, but really very solid still. So it's kind of cool to have this in an original Alex case. So it does come in that. This is totally a horn that I can, without any reserves, recommend to a professional player, somebody who wants an orchestral type horn. That, sure, it's got its signs of use, some little patches here and there, but really has a super duper great sound. It's going to be an orchestrally powerful instrument, but also something that can play soft very beautifully. I'm going to go ahead and demonstrate those things. Of all the Alexander 103s that I've owned recently, say this is maybe the most comfortable to hold. It's got a smaller hand grip, so if you have smaller hands, I think this one may work for you. Interestingly, I find that the finger paddles have, I'm a pianist, I'm just going to go ahead and use a pianistic term, heavier action. It's not that they're slow at all, actually they're very quick, but they do take they feel heavy. but it's not something that I find hinders my playing at all. It's kind of like a heavier touch to a piano, but it's still very smooth. In a sense, maybe a little bit more smoothness and control comes from that. I'm not sure, but it's just an interesting feature of this horn. The fingers, even though they're very quick, they're a little bit of a heavier action. So you might find you'll like that. I kind of like it myself. The silver gives it a pretty powerful sound. It's pretty bright, but it's beautifully bright. It's not overly brassy or edgy or anything. This is quite a nice horn. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play all the registers on this horn, just so you can hear that it plays well. And I'm going to go ahead then and play some excerpts here. Right now I have Don Juan in front of me, and also pictures at an exhibition. So I think I'm going to go ahead and play both of those on this horn so that you can just go ahead and hear that it plays well in both a lyrical setting and also a powerful setting that's designed for full horn. So enjoy. This is a fantastic horn. If you're interested, definitely check it out at boydsbrass.com. Does really kind of like the B flat horn fingerings in that middle register from middle C to F. Just really plays well on the B flat horn. So know that if you're looking at purchasing this, you might want to learn some B flat horn fingerings. The F side in that register, pretty common for European horns to not have a great F side, but I mean you can play it if you have to. Definitely probably want to learn to use B flat horn there if you're not used to that. Otherwise, this horn just plays phenomenal. Can recommend it to anybody looking for an Alexander 103 type horn, full-on professional horn, something to play orchestrally. So check it out at boydsbrass.com.